What's up, YouTube? It is the Comic Book Junkie, and we're back. I have a very special guest, my beautiful wife.
Hello.
Jessica
nice
Junkie.
To see everybody.
She's really nervous and really excited.
I am. I won't lie. I am nervous.
But this is the live. I told you we're going to do this live. Contest results. We've gone through everybody's videos.
Yes, we have.
We had a good time watching them.
Very entertaining. Everybody did awesome.
I want to thank everybody who entered. Single people and couple people that entered.
Definitely.
But we had a lot. It took us about a week and a half.
It was a while. It took some time to get through since everybody participated. Had a lot of participants.
We had a great time. I loved everybody's videos. So I just want to say that even if you didn't get picked as the winner, it doesn't mean that we didn't enjoy your videos. Just some videos may have stuck out a little bit more than others, but we had a lot of fun. So behind us is the prizes. Here is Walking Dead 200, which is the first place prize for the single. You want to hold that?
Absolutely.
You can be my Vanna White. She's
of course.
But a lot prettier.
I try.
But this is the first place prize for the single winner. As you guys know, second place prize will be something that I pick personalized to the person that won. So I'm not going to show any prizes because it depends on who we picked. I will gear that prize towards that person. So like if they're into X-Men, I'll send them some X-Men books or whatever. Fantastic Four. We'll do that. So, but this is definitely the prize for the first place winner for the single. It is Walking Dead 100 second print, which is the most sought after 100. First appearance of Negan, which is on the cover holding Lucille. I have 9 copies, so I guess I can probably let one go. Wouldn't you say?
Maybe. I don't know. I know it's tough. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Sure.
It's not easy. I've tried to sell books on eBay, and it just never pans out.
Doesn't work out for him.
So,
no.
AKA the
not
Junkie.
A good thing. Yeah, of course.
And we'll put this right back. And then I have my little Marvel cups that my wonderful mother-in-law bought me.
Yes,
holding
she
these
did.
up.
She knows he's the junkie too.
And this is the first place prize for the couple winner. It is Batman Eternal 19, German variant, limited to 999 copies worldwide. We got to meet Chad Harden, who drew this cover. Really nice guy.
He was very nice, and he said that even this was rare.
Yeah,
Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, he said he only had like maybe 2 copies. I have, well, minus this one, I have 8 raw copies and 1 graded. So, I think I could probably let one of them go too. It's going to be tough.
That's
this
even
is my
more
favorite.
of a struggle because I know that he loves this one.
But this is the grand prize for the couple winner that we pick. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I don't want to make this video real long because I know my cutie pie over here is kind of nervous. So we'll.
I'm warmed up now, though. It's okay. I feel more.
It's fun.
Loose now. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love having fun. It's what it's all about. So we got Isaris in the chat. We got Louis Joel, my buddy, White Nova Comics, Tat Comics. We saw videos from 3 of the people in the chat right now. So
yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we're just gonna go over who entered. I got it broke down by couple and then by single. And then we'll announce the winners. And then I have some questions that she has not seen.
Woo.
That only you guys will see.
Nervous.
I got a lot of questions she doesn't know about. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into it.
We'll make it through.
All right. For the couples, the first... Now, this is not... The way I have these written down is not in order of who made, what order their videos were made. I just kind of went through and just wrote everybody down. It's not any indication on who won, who whatever. So, it's just random. And I try to write down the husband and wife's names so you guys can get them to know them a little personal. And then if they didn't say their name in the video, I just put like their YouTube name, Mr. and Mrs. YouTube name. So whatever, that's how I got it written down. First off, half man, half amazing. Just a great guy. real funny. His wife did a great interview. We loved it. But we had them as Mr. and Mrs. Amazing because their video was amazing. Second up is, of course, Comic Noob. Everybody loves Comic Noob. He's funny. He's doing his deer hunting videos now. His girlfriend, they're not married yet, but they may be engaged. I'm not sure. Noobette, as they called her in the chat for the video. They did a great video. We got Journo's Comics. Chris and Deborah, and he also had his kids involved. You
Very
liked
nice.
it because they were dressed up too, the little kids.
That was awesome.
Ant-Man and
Awesome
Thor.
participation.
So just
super awesome costumes.
Really cute. It was funny because his son was dressed up as Ant-Man, and then Chris asked him, "Well, who's your favorite superhero?" And he goes, "Flash." So it's kind of funny. And then we got, of course, in chat, we got Louis Jewell, and his wife Holly. They did he did a 3-part video. So really awesome. They had a dog on I forget the dog's name, but they had him on there, and she was holding him.
Dogs.
Miss Haley's right here below us.
Very close by, as always.
And then we had Kyle Rowe and his wife Jane. Great video over there in, I believe, Scotland. Great video.
So pretty, Scotland too.
My wife's been over.
I've been there.
She's been through Europe, so
It's beautiful.
And then we had the Toxic Storm, Larry, and I'm just gonna say Mrs. Storm, because I watched the video a couple times and I couldn't catch her name, so we'll just call her Mrs. Storm. Actually, there's 2 Mrs. Storms in this contest. So, Stupid Chainsaw Productions, Jeremy and Caitlin. How could you not know who Stupid Chainsaw Productions is? He's a huge Star Wars fan. He does his can rants, which I copied one, which was pretty funny.
That stuff is funny.
We had Huey's Comics, and Huey and Leslie. They did a great video, and they had their cats involved, and so did Toxic Storm, had his cats involved. Of course, Mercy's Little Show and her husband, Tony. I know some shit happened in the past, but I'm glad me and her can move past that. They had a really great video. He's really funny, and they were driving, and she was asking him all these questions, and you could tell he was getting a little bit annoyed, but he was having fun with it. So, and then we have the Doom 143, Mr. and Mrs. Doom. He's over there in Hawaii, and he did his contest video where he was actually. I never showed you that one, but he had a contest video. It wasn't for mine, but he's doing a contest. But he's sitting with the camera facing out, and it's like showing the waves coming in, and people are like surfing.
So beautiful. You're so lucky.
But yeah, that has nothing to do with my video. But they did a great entry. But he lives over in Hawaii, and his contest, we had a name, the Hawaiian fish in Hawaiian, and it was Huma Huma, Akua Akua, Apua Pai or something. But it was tough, man.
That's impressive from you.
Pretty impressive, right?
And it is.
That was fun. And then, of course, we had Reaper Tate, 728, Anthony, and Jennifer. Some of these contestants, their wife didn't have to be on film, but as long as they answered the questions, off film, his wife Jennifer, she did a great job. I know it's nervous, and us guys love being on camera.
Good job, wives, because it's nerve-wracking.
So it took a lot for me to get her to agree to do this.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure you guys, had to pay a price for, aka dinners, gifts, or whatever. But
yes.
I had to pay a little bit
towards my diamond earrings. He
to get
absolutely
her
did
to get her to appear. So, and of course we got AG Surfer, my brother from California, Surfer, and Sue Storm, his wife. I love how they have like superhero names. So awesome. And then we have Hurt Collects Comics. He just sent me a random act of kindness. Andoni and Ida, she had her Spider-Man tank top on. It was funny. Great video. His room tour. He collects everything, man. He collects like Star Wars. He collects cards like what is it? Garbage Pail Kid cards and stuff like that. So really awesome. And Joe Hauk and his wife Maria, they did a great video. Their room was painted red like Deadpool, but just great. And then of course my boy over there, White Nova Comics, Rich and Carrie, they did a fantastic video. he got his wife to dress up like Batgirl. Now,
awesome.
That, to me, took I don't know what price he paid. He probably had to sell his soul. But for him to get his wife to dress up like Batgirl, and she looked like she enjoyed it. She looked like she was having fun.
She did look like she was having fun. She looked awesome in the costume. So cute. So, yeah, that's the couple entries that we had. There was 15. It was really fun watching your guys' videos. So the single people that we had enter, Archangel, he did a room tour. He said he was going to do an interview with his wife, but it didn't happen. But hey, I got him in. Marky316, everybody knows Marky over there in New York. So he had Marky doesn't mind giving his opinion. So great video from him. He's a big Kiss fan. I love seeing all that stuff. Denver Ninja Gaming, King Relic. He entered. He had his daughter actually thumb through his books as he sped up the film and played music in the background, which I thought was really cute that he had his daughter involved. Of course, OMG, Old Men Gamers, Chris. Just a great YouTuber. His random acts of kindness that he sends out to people is just amazing. His video is awesome. We got Trinity Comics. Jeremy, a big Batman fan. I loved his collection. He just started collecting within the past couple, I believe like a year or two. So his collection's really coming up. He's a huge Batman fan. Love Jeremy. He was on my live show. Then we got JLS Comics, Jesse, over down there in Miami. My Floridian brother. Just like Louis Joel. Louis Joel's over there in Land O'Lakes, which is really close to us. So close, yeah. Right up the road.
So Jesse, he's got his live shows, and he does his con videos and stuff, and just a great guy. Thank you for entering, brother. CBA, Comic Book of Steve. Everybody knows who CBA is. Me and him came out of the closet together, which is pretty funny. In his video, because his man cave's in his closet. You remember the big, huge closet?
Which is a huge closet.
I think his closet was probably about the size of my room.
That is awesome.
But great.
I need a closet like that.
My boy Ron, he's awesome. Tat Comics, which is AG Surfer's brother, and just a great guy. Really nice and genuine. You can tell he's a great artist. He was in a band. He played drums. I saw some of his videos. A lot of people that are, have a lot of talents outside comics, A lot of guys can draw, you got musicians. It's just awesome. And then, of course, last but not least is my boy Count Von Strange IV. Great video. Just an awesome guy. He's, starting to get into the live streaming, which is funny because, when I first started watching YouTube and when I first started YouTube, you didn't really see a lot of comic book live streams. But now that seems like that's the way to go is live streaming. I think it's fun. I love doing my shows at Friday night. I wait till she's asleep before I do them because I don't want to take away from,
He's such a good husband.
I don't want to take away from our time. And
I fall asleep early.
It's cool for me to come up here. She doesn't. Well, she says she doesn't mind. But we got a ton of people in chat. We got Trinity Comics. We got The Great Legend. We got Edge Knight. CFV Mode Rob. White Nova Comics is in the house. Just OMG's here. Tat Comics is here. A lot of the guys that enter my comment test are in the chat. Just so many good people here. Carrie White, I believe that's probably White Nova Comics' wife.
It's Batgirl.
Yeah, it's Batgirl. She's here, so really awesome to see everybody here. We got 10 people watching now, which is cool. I'm glad, but people can always watch the upload. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead.
Truth. Oh goodness.
Like I said, guys, it was really tough for us to pick the winner. Got my Diet Coke.
Always. Yeah, a little caffeine. Can't hurt.
It was really tough picking the winners. We had a hard time. That's why I kind of extended to when we would do the drawing until, it was just really tough. But, drum roll please. First place for the couples which is going to win this fantastic book right here, plus some other comics geared towards the winner. The winner of the first place prize, White Nova Comics.
Right on.
Rich and Carrie, they did a fantastic job. I love the fact that they dressed up like Batman and Batgirl.
Me too. It was so good. So entertaining.
Just loved your videos.
Yeah.
So, yep, White Nova Comics. You win
well done,
Harley
guys.
Quinn. Great video. Just loved the way you guys did your video. Your room tour, and then you popped out of the doorway. Where's Jessica? In Batman. Then you did your interview with wife. Just so awesome. And congratulations, my friend. Give me a week or two, and I will put this out in the mail to you. I'm going to add some books to it.
He's going to hook you up.
Customs is going to, I'm going to have to fill out the custom work paper and all that. So
Right
give me about a week or so, and we'll get this out in the mail to you. But congratulations, White Nova Comics.
Congratulations,
Carrie,
guys.
thank you guys for the great video. This is yours.
Nice participation, Carrie.
Limited to 999 copies worldwide, so that's a very rare book. And it's Harley Quinn. I know you guys are Harley Quinn fans. All right, second place winner for the couple contest. Another great video. It was a whole family participation. We loved it. Journo's Comics. Congratulations, my man. Journo's Comics. I know he's out right now doing a sidewalk sale. He said he'd try to catch the upload or try to catch it live, but Journo's Comics, just a great guy. The first time he appeared on camera was for my contest video. His room tour. He got his kids were dressed up. One was like Ant-Man, one was like Thor. He did an interview with his wife. Just a really great video.
Full family participation. Awesome.
So, Journo's Comics, congratulations on second place. I already have an idea what I'm going to send you. I can't show it because, I didn't want to give away anything. So, it's a secret. It's going to be a surprise box. Guarantee you're going to like it, though. But congratulations to White Nova Comics and Journo's Comics for first, second place in my contest for the couple edition.
Good job, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate your videos. All right, now it's time to announce the winners for my single competition. All right, the single first place winner of Walking Dead 100 second print. First appearance of Negan, the most sought-after issue 100 for Walking Dead. Super rare. It's a clean book. It's got one little spine tick that's collar breaking, but it's still a probably 9.4, 9.6. Really clean book in Mylar. The winner of it is
Old Men Gamers.
Old Men Gamers. My boy Chris. OMG. This is yours, buddy. Just his video was great. The story about his wife and, he had to sell his collection and his room tour. And it doesn't matter to me how many comics you have. I know I've got over 16,000 comics, but it doesn't matter if you have 16 comics or 1,000,000 comics. You're a collector. You love books. You love pops. But OMG, buddy, this is your book coming your way. Like I said, give me a week or so, and I'll get these out in the mail to you guys. But OMG, thanks, man. Just a great member of the community, and well deserving of this book.
Right on.
Second place, CBA, Comic Book Estate. I just loved his video. Just how the fact that he was joking about how we came out of the closet together. Just pretty funny. His closet is basically about the size of my man cave. It looked like it was a pretty good sized room.
The biggest closet I've ever seen.
It's the biggest closet. It's the biggest closet I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But like I said, guys, don't let this. This is not. Everybody's videos were great. I loved everybody's videos. It doesn't have to do with anything other than all you guys did great. It was just some stories pulled at our heartstrings, and I wish I could give a prize to everybody, but unfortunately I can't. So first place for the single
is OMG, Old Men Gamers, which I believe is in the chat, and the Comic Book Estate. Ron, thank you so much, guys. And first place for couples is White Nova Comics. Just, if you guys still want to, you can go watch their videos. I have a link for the contest. Just great. Everybody had a great video. And of course, second place is Journos Comics. Just everybody did a fantastic job. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me over the past, well, I think I just passed my 2-year mark on YouTube. It's kind of hard to believe,
Yeah,
huh?
it's really gone by, and he does. He appreciates everything. He tells me everything about everybody.
How often am I up here watching people's videos?
Loves you guys.
I'm up here all the time.
He loves you guys.
At night, I'm up here till on my days off to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's his greatest joy. He loves it. Yep, he is.
I'll watch videos and I'll just bag and board and organize my
yeah.
comics. So, thank you everybody that entered. I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody in the chat. But yeah, thanks guys. You guys are all great. Now for the hard part. Now, the hard part are the questions.
Oh.
Like I said, the questions I made.
Can I opt out? Is the question.
No opting out.
That's the number one question.
You're in for the long haul now, sweetheart.
I know. I'm prepared. I'm ready.
I did a bunch of questions, guys.
Oh.
I have 14 written down.
Should have studied.
But she does not know any of.
I have no idea.
Any of the questions.
I figured it might be best that way to just not know.
But I did tell her. I said, "Listen, if you want to roast me, you can do that. I don't care. It's all in clean fun. These questions are geared towards just fun, having fun. But are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you cold? You good?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'm always cold.
I have a fan off the side that's
Yeah.
blowing on me because I'm a big guy and I get hot. So she's little and she gets cold. So I'm sorry, I didn't think about that. All right, here we go. You want to give YouTube? This is her second appearance on YouTube. Her first appearance, she was my Vanna White for I think it was like my 100 sub contest or 50 sub
it's
contest.
Been like close to 2 years ago.
It was right in the beginning of my YouTube career. She drew the names out of a hat.
It was a long time ago. Yeah.
But let's go ahead. You just want to give everybody a brief introduction on who you are. You don't have
Yeah,
last
yeah.
name, just
Yeah.
Take it away.
My name is Jessica. I'm married to this wonderful man here. We've been married almost 4 years. We have a beautiful dog, Haley, who's laying on the floor right between us. She loves us both so much. And we have very similar interests. We love movies and going to movies and hanging out. We're both very low-key.
She's really smart. She got a degree.
I have a degree in chemistry from the University of South Florida. And I work in a pharmacy.
That's good.
And yeah, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
All right, first
That's
question.
me.
Here we go, guys. Pray for me. Fingers crossed.
Uh-oh.
How did we meet?
We met.
Don't say the company name, though, because we can get in trouble for that.
Yeah, no problem. We met at a mutual workplace. He worked in one area of that workplace, and I worked in another area of that workplace. And this has been going on 2003. That was the first time I saw him, was in 2003. And I remember seeing him, and he wore a Red Wings hat. And I remember thinking he was very, very cute. He's my type. I wanted to know his name. And we started talking, and then we started hanging out, and then we became boyfriend-girlfriend, and we've been together ever since.
The rest is all history.
2004 was when we actually started dating, like boyfriend-girlfriend. So we've been together since 2004.
All right. Question number 2. What do you think of me having a YouTube channel?
At first, the honest answer is at first, I was a little bit like, what? But over time, I've grown used to it, and I really don't mind it. He has such a great time on it. He loves everyone he talks to. He is just it just means so much to him. It's his joy. Of course, I'm his joy too, but
First joy. You guys are second.
I'm the first joy. And y'all are close second joy. But he just has so much fun with it and just loves sharing with everyone. He has this massively amazing collection that he loves to share with everyone. He's been collecting a very long time and has a huge collection to show everybody. And I understand why he wants to put that out there. So I don't mind it at all.
Awesome. All right. Do you like comic book movies?
Totally love comic book movies. We go to see every comic book movie that's released, no matter what it is. We're always there. And I really do enjoy going to see the comic book movies. I love the action. I love the scenery. I love the characters. I love the stories from origin all the way through to where they diverse. It's very interesting. I really very much do like comic book movies.
Cool.
So
Thumbs up for me.
I guess it's good for him. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite comic book movie?
Yes, I do. My favorite comic book movie would be where Tobey Maguire plays Spider-Man in the first and second Spider-Man, where Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man.
You like Tobey, huh?
I really like him as Spider-Man, and I like him as an actor, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. Do you have a favorite comic book TV show?
Oh.
Now you remember that one show you watched on the treadmill, Buffy? That was a comic book.
Oh my gosh, I totally love Buffy. And Angel. Angel was also a comic. I know that. Those are both awesome shows. I love them.
I didn't know if you realized that, but Buffy was a comic first. It was actually a movie or comic and then movie and then
I knew
a TV
Angel
show.
was,
Right.
but I should have known about Buffy. But yes, that would hands down be my favorite TV show because I watched both of those series all the way through.
She would watch it on the treadmill.
Oh, yeah.
She watched the entire series all the way, and all of Angel too, right?
Oh, I did. Yeah, it took me about a year. I'd watch it when I get on do my treadmill workouts, and it was a good time.
All right, guys. When did you find out about my comic book collection?
When?
Yeah, like how far into our dating did you realize that?
I mean, you had talked about it, but I would say probably maybe 2007 is probably when I was like, oh, okay. Like,
because when we first started dating, I always had it hidden.
He hid it from me. I don't think he was purposely trying to hide it. I mean, maybe he was. I don't know. I don't know what the agenda was, but I mean, he kind of kept it like stored away, like in one of our like closets.
Yeah, I had it in a walk-in closet.
Yeah, a walk-in closet in our house. So
back then, back at that time when we were dating, I didn't really display my comics like I do now. I had them more of in a walk-in closet, and I would just pull them out and read them occasionally, but...
Maybe he was afraid that I would be scared away from this collection that he was hiding in the closet.
This is a side question. How much is my collection... How much has my collection grown since when we met till now?
Whoa, big time. I'd say... Quadrupled?
Really? You think it's gone that...
Tripled.
Tripled?
It's definitely increased.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot.
It's gotten a lot bigger.
It went from being in a walk-in closet to basically a whole room.
Whole room. Over time, it was like I'm just gonna keep it in the closet. Then it was all I'm gonna put it on one wall. Then it was all I'm taking the whole room and the treadmill's going out.
I did that in the middle of the night too. Remember that?
He was sketch with that.
She was asleep one night, and basically the room that we have now basically just had the treadmill and what else?
Treadmill and TV?
A treadmill, a TV, and that's basically all we had in here.
And you started putting your comics maybe on the wall or something.
Right. And then one night I was on vacation. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'm gonna take that room over, and I moved everything out.
You did.
I put all my comics
I was like,
out.
What happened?
And yeah, that's basically how that went. I didn't give her an opportunity to tell me no, so I kind of just took it over.
It was just done.
This is pretty easy. Have you ever been to a comic book convention?
Of course. I've gone with him every year.
I think we've gone the past 5. The past 5 years that we've gone.
To
4 or
the
5.
Tampa Bay Comic-Con over here, and it's been good.
Do you have fun?
I did. I actually really liked it. I like to go and look at the stands and check out stuff and see what he's interested in. And I understand why you see the artists and you're like, wow, these guys are really like talented. It's super cool to put a face with what they draw.
Right.
You know, I like that aspect of it. It's pretty neat.
What's your favorite part? Dippin'
About-
Dots?
Oh, yes. Whenever we go to Comic-Con, I do always get my Dippin' Dots, and I do love that. That's good. But no, looking at the stuff, like looking at the stands and stuff, it's entertaining.
Yeah, we like
I
looking
always
at
like it.
We like
Yeah.
looking at everything,
Have a good
just not
time.
comics. We like looking at the shirts because she likes
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
the Marvel and DC shirts, like sleep shirts. So we'll
I
look at
do.
shirts and
Right.
we'll look at like the figures and the statues. and all
I
that
like
stuff.
those statues. Those things are amazing.
That's one hobby that I don't think I'll ever get into
It's
unless
just
I hit the lotto.
it's so expensive, for goodness sake.
$300
One
for-
statue, $300. But I mean, yeah, maybe someday when we retire.
This kind of yeah, maybe. Question 8 kind of leads into I ask you, why do you allow me to have my man cave?
Because everybody should be able to do what they want in life, in a marriage, in anything. Like, it's what he loves, and I shouldn't take that from him. That wouldn't be right. So
Awesome.
I really don't care. I think it's fine. It's harmless fun.
All right. How many packages do I get a week?
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you right now. Every male person that we have had knows our house, knows him by name, knows our house, knows our address by heart. He gets so many packages, multiple every day. I'd say maybe 3 every day. I don't know. Maybe.
I just got one before we
He just got one
before
every
I did
day.
this video.
They all know us. The whole entire post office staff knows who we are. They're very courteous and nice. But yes, they all know who we are. Very many packages, 15 a week, 20 a week, something crazy like that.
Okay, here's a tough one, guys. How many rooms will you allow me to have for my collection?
That is going to be restricted to one room. One room, this room only. Because if I permit him, it will start to overtake our master bedroom.
You remember that when I asked you that one time?
Yeah, the answer was no. The question didn't even get out of his mouth. I said, well, no.
I tried to sneak one in, trying to be funny. I'm like, hey, you know, since it's just me and you, and we have a bed and a dresser and Haley's bed, why don't you let me have the master bedroom for my comic room, and we could sleep in this
He
bedroom?
did. I was like, I hope this is a joke.
But it was kind of half kidding.
It just better been 100% kidding. To this day, we're not even going to admit
I
anything.
was totally
anything
kidding, babe.
otherwise.
It was just a joke
Good
question.
job. That's
I just
what
wanted to
was
see how
hoping
you
you'd say.
felt on the situation.
Yeah. No.
All right. Here's a tough one. What will you do with my collection when I'm gone?
Oh, that's
I
a
know.
bad question.
It's sad,
I don't
but-
like that. Oh, that's so awful. I don't even want to answer. I want to bypass.
All right, we'll skip that.
I mean, if you really wanted to know, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't do anything with
You
it.
keep it?
Of course.
Oh, that's
It's a part
sweet.
of you. But that's an awful question. No, don't like.
All right, let's something more lighthearted. Who is your favorite superhero?
The favorite superhero?
Of any
we're not going to
superheroes.
compare it to an actor.
No, just your favorite superhero. Well, I mean, you could, because you don't really read comics, but you can correlate it to an actor if you
Yeah.
want to. Like, who's your favorite actor / superhero?
I do
Or do you have like two?
I still like Spider-Man. I like Deadpool too. And that probably is part because I like Ryan Reynolds. But I like Deadpool's like sarcastic wit. That is great. I like
Deadpool is pretty
sarcastic
funny.
wit because I'm all about that sarcastic wit. I like Deadpool. Harley Quinn would probably be up there as well.
Yeah,
Who doesn't love her? I mean, that's,
She liked Harley Quinn from the movie too.
oh,
Margot Robbie.
I love Margot Robbie, and I know every man would agree with me. You know, but no, she's talented and she is beautiful. So I totally get that.
All right. Last question, guys. What's your favorite comic book in my collection?
I like that Amazing Spider-Man 300.
Yeah.
That would probably be my favorite in his entire collection. Absolutely.
What about my Grail piece over there displayed on the shelf?
And which one is that one?
Hulk 181.
I know that that's a big one too.
Oh, I love
know
that book.
He does. I remember when you got that book.
Yeah, I
That
love
was
that book.
a very
That was a
exciting
big day in
for
my
you.
life.
Yeah,
That was like
right on. It was a very.
that was a big day in my life getting
You
that book.
was very happy when you got that. Finally, been dreaming about it and it happened.
Yeah. So guys, that is our. I know she's nervous and she probably wants to get out, but that is our. Let's see if any of the guys have any questions for us. That could be more scary than mine. What about hey Don? What about the PJs? Oh, I have my PJs on. I got my Batman pants on. You know that.
Oh yeah, he does.
But we got a lot of people in chat, man. This just a great YouTube community. We had a lot of fun. People are wanting you to be a guest on one of my live shows now.
Oh.
I don't know about that. But,
I don't know, but it's just so late. It's just so late, you know.
You know, maybe if I did like a movie review or something, like in the afternoon or something. Maybe if you bought
me some more diamonds.
Yeah, it's.
I'm totally kidding.
No, she's joking.
I'm not like that kind of person.
People want to know where did I take you? Oh, this is a good one.
Uh-oh.
What did we do? Where did I take you on our first date? Remember our first date? Remember hockey, the Red Wings, Lightning, or the Lightning, or not Lightning, the Red Wings playoff game?
Oh, I came over to his house and the Red Wings hockey game was on, and he told me to just this wasn't really going to be time to socialize. It was going to be time to watch the playoffs.
I was pretty much being a dick. The Red Wings, if you guys don't know, my hockey team is the Detroit Red Wings, and they were in the playoffs. And
back in 04, I think it was. Yeah, it was in 04.
Yep. And she's like, well, I'm like, well, do you want to come over? And she's like, yeah. I said, well, the game's on at 7, but after the game, you know, we can have fun, you know, talk or whatever, watch a movie or whatever.
Yeah.
I said, but as long as the game's on, you got to be quiet. You remember that?
That was nice.
I was joking. But she sat there. I made her. What did I make?
Won my heart over with that. Let me
coconut shrimp is what I made.
No, he was very good. Yes, he was very doting. Of course,
I made her shrimp dinner.
Yeah, and he just wanted to watch the game, and I just wanted to see him. So it was cool.
Yeah, that was our first date. She came over to my house and I made her dinner and we watched Red Wings and then we watched a movie. I can't remember. Jeepers Creepers. Wasn't that our first movie?
Jeepers Creepers. I remember that.
That was our first movie. Yeah. Jeepers Creepers was our first official movie.
Yeah.
Let me see. But everybody says you did a great job, babe. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this. We're going to go eat our dinner. Miss Haley.
Oh,
you want to pull
Miss Haley has to say hello.
Here's Miss Haley.
This is our toy schnauzer. You guys already met her. She's 6. She's a baby. We love her.
She's my little sidekick.
Yep.
And she's our daughter. So
oh yeah,
we love her. We treat her just like a kid.
We do.
But anyways, guys, I want to thank you all for coming in. Thanks for all the entries. Thanks for all the support. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We did it live. But yeah, congratulations to, I'll just go over it one more time. First place for the couples is White Nova Comics. Rich and Carrie did a great job. I mean, everybody did a great job, but you know, some of the videos just kind of like stuck out a little bit more. Second place was Journos Comics. Thank you, Chris and his wife, Deborah. They did a great job. And first place for the single competition is OMG. Chris, just his story alone kind of like pulled at my heartstrings. So thanks, man, for making a video. And second place is CBA, Comic Book Estate. I want to thank everybody that made videos for it. We had a great time watching them. I appreciate the support. You guys are all awesome. If you didn't catch it live, watch the upload. Should be uploaded probably within 20 minutes after this is done. But anyways, from the Junkie and Jessica and Miss Haley, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank my wife for being a great, addition to my show. For being a great sport, for doing this for me. I know it was tough. She's been dreading it for a little bit, but anyways, guys, it's the Junkie. It's Jessica. We're signing out. Congratulations, guys.
Congrats.
Send me your
well done, everyone.
Send me your messages via YouTube or Google Chat or whatever. And like I said, give me about a week or two, and I'll get your prizes out to you because I have to get the books together for the winners. But thank you, guys. I will have a live show tonight, probably at midnight when she falls asleep. So I can review a couple books and I can
talk about today's episode. But anyways, guys, it's the Junkie, the original. Don't pay attention to the imitations. There's no one like me. And Jessica, my beautiful sidekick. Anyways, guys, we're out. See you.